Introducing Crowd Alert, our entry in the Better Health Hackathon. Crowd Alert is a display that you place in a store window using cell phone technology. It can tell you how many people are inside the store. It can show green, come in now, plenty of room, you can socially distance. Or, as the store gets crowded and more cell phones appear, the display turns red. It warns you that you should maybe stay outside if you're at risk, or come back later. Crowd Alert is a transatlantic partnership designed in London and developed in Seattle. It uses cheap off-the-shelf hardware including a Raspberry Pi and an ESP8266 and a simple pulse width modulation display board to drive an array of LEDs indicating how busy the store is. We went through various iterations in our design, both graphically and technically, eventually settling on a Bluetooth-powered sniffer device. It listens for every Bluetooth transmission and then categorizes it to figure out if it's a phone or a watch or even an Apple Pencil. It tracks each device, calculates the distance away and how many there are. That process is made harder by something called MAC address randomization. Your phone is actually skipping MAC addresses all the time in order to evade any attempts to track it. But using a novel algorithm, we've come up with a way to stitch all of those switched MAC addresses back to figure out exactly how many devices there really are in the store right now. The stitching process works a lot like a calendar control. We take each range of MAC address over time, shown in colour, and we figure out the minimum packing into columns. Each column represents one device. Each colour represents the different MAC addresses it has used while we've had it in view. Over the course of the day, we can actually track how many devices were at each range distant from our central sensor device. Here you can see the density over time of devices in our store. This is actually an advanced feature provided through MQTT to Azure. The basic device doesn't need this. It just works. You plug it in and the display displays whether or not at-risk people should come into the store. We really want to help people get back to normal life, but we want to help prevent infection from spreading too. We think that the Crowd Alert system can do this. Imagine walking through an airport. Outside each restroom, a clear sign shows you how crowded it is inside that restroom. You get to decide whether or not you want to enter, or whether you'll move on and come back later or go to a different one. There's lots more we don't have time to show you here. But if you go to the Better Health Hackathon website, you can read our full presentation and all the advanced features we're planning.